Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing God of War Ragnarok. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zero. Let's get to it. Alright, so today we are unmasking Odin. Before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So previously we got the third and final piece of the mask. We were just about to give it to Odin when Thor ended up turning on us at the last minute. And we took the emergency exit as provided by Sindri back to the World Tree. So now we've got the mask and we've got the group together, and now we have to figure out what to do next.
So we have no choice. We find
So let's see what the plan is.
And bring Odin to justice now.
You'd incinerate every soul in Asgard and call it self-defense?
Does he ever suggest plans or just crap on everyone else's?
The obvious plan is staring you in the face. We don't need Odin to use this. We can slip into Asgard and do it ourselves, right under his nose. We gain the knowledge we need to shatter this prophecy of war once and for all.
Except begging your pardon, you don't have a way into Asgard.
They got the big horn, don't they?
Oh, so you expect them to sneak into Asgard blowing a horn that sounds across all the realms?
I expect you to bite my blue butt cheek.
Please, just think about it.
This mask. The easy answers that it promises. I know this. Shortcuts always have a price. Atreus, you have carried it. What do you think?
I think it's a chance. At worst, we'll have something Odin wants as leverage. At best, if it really gives us all the answers, then we can make our own path. And nobody has to die.
Grand. Now all we need's a way to Asgard.
I know I've been a burden to you all. I know you've questioned why you even pulled me out of that hole. I have too. But it's clear now. This is what I'm needed for. This is my purpose. One last time, I will pick up my spear and I will lead us to Asgard.
Excuse me, but if you got a way to Asgard, where's that idea been this whole fucking while?
That's rather a fair question, brother.
You withheld Asgard.
You would have gotten us all killed. And we needed to give Loki time to find his destiny. Here it is. It's all led to this.
If we can get inside, I'm going after Odin.
I will not stop you. We can do both.
Spot on, brother. If the mask doesn't give us an out, we'll still have the drop on him.
Works for me.
Let's do it then. And quickly, before he sees us coming.
He does hate surprises.
Slow down, you damn spruce. I still want to hear the details on this, new way to Asgard you got. Spill it!
It's an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where are you going with that mask, Brock? That belongs to the kid. He earned it. All you done was make passable dirt soup.
Brock, it's okay.
No, it ain't. This ain't right. All the pieces ain't welding together true. Like, what's with him calling you Loki anyway? You know that ain't his name. Hey! I'm talking to you! You never shut up!
Of all the things,
Odin.
Let go of the boy and face me!
tell your brother to throw me the mask and you've got a deal.
Stop moving.
Freya, if he dies...
Now. Wasn't part of the plan, but if he dies, we are square for Heimdall. And honestly, you got a bargain.
I will kill you. Plan on that.
So nice spending time with you again.
Freya, please.
Can't be in two places at once, Frig. Hey! I don't move, you don't move. Don't do anything you'll regret.
I regret many things. Killing you will not be one of them. Release my son!
I'm in control! Here! Throw me the mask! Now! Too bad, son. Looks like war after all.
Please, you have to save him. You have to. He can't. You can't. Maybe if I go back to the lake.
Stop it. I know what you've done. And I forgive you. But you gotta stop. You gotta let go.
Bro.
That was a crazy couple of minutes. And what an exit. Like, we normally don't see them pop in and pop out, but whoa. It's a little chilling. Unnatural, one might say. So the whole time, Tyr was Odin, and it's really kind of surreal that one of my conspiracies about the plot came true. Anyway.
What do we do now?
So,
No.
Brock was the only one that didn't think something was right. Everyone else was ready to go along with, quote, Tyr and see what was going on. Well, it's kind of weird because I want to say that Odin at some point was like, you know, I'll never lie. I never lie or something like that.
Where?
It's like, well, if he never lies, then how is Tyr alive? So either he lies or he bends the truth a lot. But now, Kratos is like, we're done. We're not getting any more involved because, you know, all our friends are getting hurt or killed. You know, Kratos doesn't like who he's
run away from this, Kratos.
becoming.
Won't stop
He
until
was,
we stop him.
I would dare say, happy when he was with Faye and Atreus back in Midgard, just kind of living the simple life. And all of these things just kind of coming together, making him feel like the old ghost of Sparta.
Father?
And losing Brock was pretty crazy. Yep. Go back to your happy place, even though it's probably not a happy place anymore. With everything going on. And as crazy as it is that we found out that Tyr was actually Odin this whole time,
I want to go
the bigger thing is that he took out Brock. Like, honestly, Brock and Sindri wouldn't be much of a threat. He could have knocked him back with the back of his hand and then grabbed Atreus. But, you know, it is what it is. And it's unfortunate. You know, I really, really liked Brock and Sindri in the last game and the current game of God of War. And it's just, it's unfortunate that is coming to an end. Sindri has really been broken up about it. And as we found out, he has brought Brock back from death. He brought 3/4 of his soul back.
Do you wish to speak of what happened?
So
I think I heard something.
he didn't actually go through the whole grieving process. He grieved because he died before. He brought him back because he felt his grief was so terrible, and now he's lost him again. So does that double his grief? I don't know that there's a way to quantify it, but he's not in a good spot, and he probably isn't going to be in a good spot for a long time.
Violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects.
We're all feeling its
And now
effects.
Kratos here is really stepping up, trying to be there for Atreus.
There's broken branches.
Atreus feels
Come on.
horrible about what happened, I'm sure, and he's just kind of in shock, and he's wanting to do something that will be a distraction, and so hunting is that distraction. And Kratos keeps trying to bring him back around, like, hey, you know, it's okay when, you know, something happens that's bad, that you feel bad. So this whole arc, the last 2 games of God of War, is really about, I would say, love and loss, friendship and losing that friendship. You know, between Freya and Brock and Sindri, and you know, trust between Atreus and Kratos, and just a whole bunch of emotions tied up together. Now, can I say that looks like a stag of the seasons?
And so are we.
We're running too.
Don't understand.
An animal is wounded. It must stop the bleeding.
Well, Kratos ran from Greece
We,
to here, to Midgard,
this
to get away from all the terrible things that happened to him and happened because of him.
It's my fault.
Whereas now he's trying to run to be there for Atreus, I think. So
Find Sindri.
it's a tough thing to do both, or try to do both.
lead.
So now we're going to try and find Sindri right after he lost his, well, let's see, Brock is his brother?
I need to think about what I'm going to say to him.
After all this, now I forget what the relationship is. Even if they're not brothers, they're basically brothers.
Everywhere I look, I'm reminded of my mistakes.
Our actions have consequences. To be reminded of them is not punishment.
That's a good way to look at it. It feels like punishment. Yeah. Yeah, you make a mistake and sometimes it stares at you and right in the face for a while, and you have to learn from it and move on. And Atreus, I think, is struggling.
That fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict.
Stopped an attack you can.
There is no if.
Yeah.
Atreus.
There was no way he could have stopped it.
There are things even gods cannot control.
If we had seen through the disguise earlier,
Anna, it's Becky.
etc., etc.
Come.
So, I don't know. It's tough to kind of feel like, is it possible? What if? What could have been? And there's nothing you can do about it. So, What's really crazy is that these
We
wolves
can take the sled when you're ready.
are, you know, preternatural, where they don't need to be looked after. They've got their spot where they stay. They get food somehow. Food and water somehow. With them, Kratos and Atreus being gone all the time.
Here's simple.
They must get food and water somehow. They get out or do something. And then they're still there to pull the sled. Which is a really cool
Mimir,
mechanic.
is there a chance that we can bring Brock back? Sindri did
Ah,
once.
the question.
Maybe we could
Sindri
figure out a way
brought
to do it
back
again.
Brock back once. Can't we do it again?
Soul missing its full gear. Its direction.
Its
like
direction.
rocks, leaves its corporeal form. Well, it can't reach the Lake of Souls. He's not only dead, he's been denied an afterlife.
Ooh,
There's nothing to bring back.
there's nothing to bring back.
Gone.
Atreus, if there was
Wow,
anything we could
that's
do,
really-
I promise you, we'd be doing it.
That's really horrible.
No. It was stupid of me to hope in the first place.
So when Sindri was able to bring 3 quarters back, he must have been really, really desperate to bring him back because
I feel like I want to get on a boat and just sail away
there's
from everything.
because he had to have known that there was no way that that was going to turn out very well. But I mean, he was around for years and years,
Follow you no matter where
so maybe that was justifiable to him.
If you are to sail, do it toward somewhere.
The lift at the end
Don't
of the
sail
bridge
away
is
from
over.
somewhere, sail
We can get
to
ourselves down
somewhere.
that way.
That's always a good
We really should be heading to the temple.
We should just keep moving.
good thing. Alright, so we're going back to where we first met Brock and Sindri. Like, Brock was very gruff, but he was always gruff, but he was a great, he had, you know, a big personality for someone of his stature. 3 times the personality, it just didn't fit inside of him. It was just coming out.
Atreus,
His
what makes you so sure?
words of
Sindri will be
wisdom after Heimdall died is fantastic.
Forging something that broke. He'll be here.
Can't even imagine what Sindri's going through, having lost him twice. Well, it looks like he was right. He is here.
Sindri? Sindri, I'm so sorry.
No. No, I don't want to hear it. You don't know what sorry means.
We're not letting Odin get away with this.
Would that be the Odin you invited into my home?
We were all fooled.
But some of us were bigger fools than others. Aren't we? I gave you everything. My skills. My friendship. My home. My secrets. My treasures. And you just kept taking. And now what have I got? Not even my family. You want sorry? This is what sorry looks like.
What can we do?
We. There is no we. There's only you. No matter what the cost. So what you can do is get the fuck out of my sight.
Man, that's harsh on Sindri's part, but his
more than how you wish.
Emotions and his attitude, I think, is justifiable. He needs to move through his grief if he wants to move on. But, you know, Sindri and Atreus were thick as thieves.
I thought we were his
Almost
family too.
as close as Brock was to Sindri. I think Atreus was to Sindri. And for him to completely turn his back, cuts deep. Cuts him deep. And I think Kratos can kind of feel that as well. Return home. Prepare for war. Yeah. There's nothing else to do now.
Is there?
Yeah,
No.
you can't make it right.
But I know I'll feel better when we brought Odin to justice.
Justice. Justice is not what we seek. It is vengeance. Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
Every path.
Maybe that's all we have left.
Well, Kratos is an official Avenger now.
We must return to Freya.
So we need to go back and say,
We're
I want back
we
in.
are going to war.
It has come to that. Yes.
Just like the Rick and Morty heist off. I'm out. I'm in. I'm back.
This isn't what I wanted. This wasn't
I'm
what
out.
I meant.
I quit.
Not
Whose
if it
kidneys
meant
are
losing
these?
Brock.
We know
So-
Atreus.
We're back to being back in. And we need to figure out where to go from here. Actually, I don't think there is any
We
other
really
way
took
to go
everything
from
from
here. We
Sindri.
have to go
Don't take to heart words said
go
in Brief
back and we
Atreus.
have to get the
No matter
horn
how
and
spot
we
on
have
they
to
feel.
start everything into
I know we
motion
should go see Freya.
where
But
all the realms
I wouldn't mind
join
staying here in
together
Midgard
against
for a little while.
Odin. I don't think there's anything
A
else
few
to it.
last adventures to take our minds off the state of, well, everything.
And they keep saying, hey, you want to do some side quests? Every so often, as you're doing the main campaign, they'll kind of nudge you and be like, hey, you want to do some side quests? Favors, of course, they're called here, but we all know them as side quests. So, how do you guys feel about side quests? In God of War, the previous game and the current game, side quests not only add to fill out, the world, but also to increase your power, because the side quests give you experience, they give you hack silver, they give you bits and pieces, resources, and crafting materials to get you further along the power
Are you
trail.
even sure Freya will still be at the house?
Don't see why not. Odin's back door in was also his way out.
So if you
Without
are
that
doing the
blasted
main
raven
campaign
apparently
and
hiding
you
in
come
the
to
broom
an area
closet,
where it
the house
is
should be
difficult,
secure.
maybe too
She will
difficult,
not turn away allies in her vengeance.
do you then
Aye, it's all our vengeance.
go back and
And no
do
more
some
fake
side
tear to
quests?
twist our minds around.
Or if you're having
What a
difficulty,
mockery
like you
he
make
made
it
of
through,
Tyr's
but you're
desire for
kind of
peace.
squeaking by, do
And
you all of a
mine.
sudden say, you know what, maybe I should shore up my power and do some side quests, or do you just try to power through the campaign? I think for the most part, the developers have done a good job of kind of evening all that out, where the
You're back.
main campaign
us?
and then
Good.
the
It's
power
Time for
campaign,
what,
if
dare
you
I
will,
ask?
Time to unite the
are
realms
more
against
or
Odin
less in
once and
lockstep.
for all.
If you only do the main
try to unite
campaign,
the
I think
realms.
you're going to have a
The
little
real
bit
team.
harder trouble.
Everyone loved him. And even he failed.
At certain points, certainly.
Or there will be no one
But
left to try. This is
I think you'll
Ragnarok.
be able to get through
Odin's
it.
already
If
held
you're
every
doing
blasted
all of
plan
the
we
side quests, I
have.
think
Yes,
the
we've
main
lost the
campaign
elements
is still going to
sometimes.
be a
More
bit of
than
a
that, we
challenge,
have
but I
only
don't
one
think it'll
way
be
to
as
Asgard,
much
and
of a
it's
challenge.
not so.
Alright, so
It means
the only
we
way into
enter from
Asgard
Tyr's
now,
temple.
of course, is
Asgard's wall is
Galarhorn.
here. Odin's host of Einherjar will hold the space in between.
And we won't be able to get through the wall that's surrounding
As many as will answer the call. Numbers Odin
Odin's
won't see
stronghold,
And that's just to reach the wall.
unless
to breach
we can
the
get through the
we'll
wall.
need to find
And in order to
Surtur.
get through the
And
wall,
Tusker was able to procure this.
we need
The three of us will go.
the giant.
I know just where to look.
Splendid. Allies then. Who do we think we can get?
I'll venture to Helheim. Try to recruit the army of the dead.
I'll return to Alfheim to unite the elves.
So,
Just like that.
he's going
Unite
back
the
to
elves
Alfheim
after centuries
after
of war.
centuries of war.
They really like me in Alfheim.
To that I.
Wow.
To find Sigrun and muster the free Valkyries.
Midgard has no army.
No Niflheim, no Jotunheim.
That leaves only Svartalfheim.
I'll go to Svartalfheim.
Sindri? Are you sure?
I said I'll go.
Oof. I said I'll go.
So be it.
And of course, the other thing we have to
Good
be
luck to
concerned
us all.
about is that Odin has been building war machines for who knows how long. He's had the dwarves make them. And although I think they've been slow stepping it, taking as long as they dare take to build them, I think he's still going to have a considerable force of war machines in addition to his Einherjar from Valhalla and his Valkyries, which are under his control. And let's see, what else? All the other, people, gods that are loyal to him.
Yeah. I unlocked the secrets in his shrine when I was
So
in Moose behind
it's going to be
Thor.
interesting.
Don't worry. You didn't see me go in.
That was not my worry.
Now look, when we find Surtur, we'll have to convince him to combine with his wife, Sinmara.
Combine.
So we're going to
Yeah.
Muspelheim
When the two of them,
to talk to
join,
Surtur
they'll create an enormous Asgard-destroying
to
monster.
fulfill the prophecy to become Ragnarok. So Ragnarok is both a being and
Apologies.
an
I have
event.
some doubts regarding negotiations
Well, that
with
was quick.
Rasvelger in Helheim. My thinking is that she may be more amenable to speaking with a member of the, deceased.
Deceased.
Mimir, you're needed.
Is
Well, death
Mimir
is a
considered
skill now.
deceased?
I suppose these two can
Death is a
survive
skill.
bit without me. Brother, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well.
Many thanks. We'll catch up with you later.
Hey,
I was under
think
the
I can see
impression that
Surtur's
Mimir
forge in the
was
distance.
enchanted somehow. I guess I didn't really know what he was considered, nor did I think about it that much. Like, disembodied head? Sure, why not? He seemed to be okay with it. I mean, considering the alternative, him being joined unwillingly to a tree
Surtur's
for all
wife.
eternity
Where is she?
by Odin, no less. Alright, so we've got this chest here that we can now open. Well, actually, we've never been here, so... Red chest, usually crafting
Might
materials.
be able to see the forge.
So, never say no. Never say no to crafting materials and hack silver. 4,000. That's a nice sum. Another 1,000
Heads
there.
up!
Oop. Enemies. This. Oop, and more. Is there a generator here or
I
something?
wonder if they saw their prophecy and decided to isolate themselves in
I
their
guess we'll
home
find
realms
out.
to fight it.
Understandable.
If I get attacked
Hopefully they'll
again.
understand why Ragnarok needs to happen now.
Okay, looks like no. Okay. Ah, there's a barrier which is easily removed. Make our way through. And see what kind of traps on the other side.
Look,
Now there's
over there.
some creatures that, well, running away, but still. Not a trap, but a fight, certainly. 2 heavy draugrs, and then a sort of witch. Not encountered one like this before. Bifrost. That's always interesting. Definitely the most difficult of the 2. Oh, and all those things, man. Come on. So there's some health there. I'll pick that up. Thought I blocked. Obviously not. All these hits are Bifrost, so you get hit twice and then it's double the trouble. Some sort of Bifrost witch. I mean, come on, that's gotta be from Asgard. With 3 hands. Oop, that way.
Switching!
And now, wisps. So you get enough wisps put together and then you have a witch. Alright, okay, that should do it.
I think the forge might be past this lava fall.
You know this.
A hunch. When I was here before, I got
Oh,
a
look at
pretty
that.
good feel for the layout.
Boy, I don't remember. Maybe I didn't turn around. I'm gonna have to go back through to get him. This is not working out for whatever reason, so go back through and take out some of Odin's eyes. There we go. So, I mean, at this point, we have basically all the tools. Not quite all the tools, but basically all of them. And what do I mean by that? It's like the weapons, the attachments to the weapons, the
We need to be
runic
ready for
attacks, the
Surtur,
different runic
in case he
attacks
doesn't
you
wanna
can
help us.
have,
Ready.
Prophecy says
and
he
the
and
pieces of
Samara
armor.
joined. But who knows
All
how they're
those
gonna feel about
things.
it now.
You would try to force
Just
these
kinda add up.
primordial beings into submission.
Well,
So you
I
can
don't know.
customize
we can't win this war without
your
them, right?
particular loadout to your playstyle, or what works in the moment. Unfortunately, I doubt you have everything upgraded to the point that you can have it all maxed out, unless, and even if you've been doing all of the side quests, I don't know that it's necessarily possible to have everything upgraded at this point. Ah, here we go, a Nornir chest. Let's see how we can open this. There should be 3 runes around here somewhere. Okay, so that's, I'll need the blades. They need to be lit. So it's just a matter of puzzling out how to light them up. Alright, so, okay, so that's the 3rd one. Or the first one, depending on how you look at it. And there we go. 1 lit. So we just need to get the other 2. And just kind of looking around to see if there's a way to get a little bit closer. But it looks like this is as close as we can get right here. So we'll just have to hit these sigil spots, and there we go. There's two that are lit. Now we just have to get the third one. We can't get it from here. So we'll have to use sigil arrows from one to the other, starting with the one that's not lit. Is that going to work? No, it's not close enough. We'll have to adjust it a little bit. There we go. That looks good. There, that should do it.
Here we go.
And it's open. Yeah, that last bit of rage and health is
Something ahead.
is the hardest to get.
Ready.
Alright, we got a thing over here. Oh, there's phantoms. Phantoms are always fun. Lots of unblockable attacks. You have to get close to them.
Switching arrow.
To block the attacks. Those are good for stunning, keeping them busy. Oh, I messed that one up pretty solidly. So you have to stun them to get them to disappear, and while he's gone, these monuments are open. So the best thing to do is to throw your spear or your axe at them until they get knocked down, and then start on the next one, at least until he comes back. Once he comes back, what you want to do, honestly, is you want to be close to one of them when you're attacking.
He stunned it.
So when you do stun him and he disappears, that you don't have to go very far. But he doesn't always, because this arena is pretty small, he may not come after you if you stay in one spot. Not quite fast enough.
You probably already know that.
Now we have to run back over here and start swiping at it. Swiping is the fastest, but you know, you can't always get close enough to do that. Yeah, last phase. I was hoping I could get him. Yeah, I gotta look out for that. All of these unblockable attacks don't perform at all. Momentarily stunned, officially stunned. And there's a whole. Well, that was different. Whenever you get to the different phases, you always have to be careful of changes in the attacks. Getting so close to getting stunned. Whole bunch of lava coming up. And, oh, not quite enough damage to take him down there. Oh, that was close. Still close. Okay, he's gone. Let's take him out. There we go. Now he'll come back, and we just have to do a little bit of damage. Now he's done. Give him a big bear hug.
Nice job.
And really low on health and rage now, so that's fantastic. Alright, so let's see where we need to go. I mean, we did get,
I think we're close.
you know, experience and crafting materials and stuff. And a runic attack.
We will ask.
There we go. I love this little mechanic that they added here. You take the spear, because it's drop near, you don't have to worry about it.
Hello?
Man, look at this.
Surger?
Look at this place. Oh,
Either
good.
it isn't him, or he's ignoring us. Come on.
And a frozen flame? That's weird. like ash, but also like a whole bunch of swords. This has to be the guy.
Hello.
This has to be our guy, right?
We seek a fire giant.
Go away.
I expected him to be bigger. Whoa.
What just happened?
Go away.
That wasn't.
We deal with these first.
Now we have this Soul Eater / Ancient.
Probably already know that. Tiapa!
Get
Another
him.
one?
There we go. Oh, he's not
He
quite
is the guardian of this realm. It is his
stunned.
right to defend it.
Okay, now he's stunned. Hurry. Go get him.
Watch out!
Before the stun wears off. Beat him up. Beat him up, Kratos. Now there's 2 Soul Eaters, plus a whole bunch of other guys. This is gonna get messy real quick. And the Soul Eaters, you have to wait till they open before you can attack them and get on these little orbs. With 2 of them right next to each other, it's really rough. I was hoping I could hit them while that's going on there. I got back off of the Soul Eater so I can get some health back, hopefully. I don't know if these guys are going to regenerate or not, or I should say respawn. Like as far as basically little henchmen, I'm getting some health back, so that's good. And if they happen to drop health at the same time, even better. Give them the drop near treatment. That one Soul Eater is so low. I just want to take him out. Ooh, there we go. I did take him out. I can't believe that worked. Yeah, not much damage comparatively. There's 1. There's 2. That should knock him down. There we go. Do some good damage there. Oh, I didn't get that last kick in. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that does do a little bit of damage. The drop near explosions. There we go. Let's on fire. Rage and oh, he's almost gone. Rage and should be pretty much. Oh, fatality. Although I don't know if Soul Eaters are actually ever considered alive. Yeah, we got full health and full rage. That's pretty awesome. Plus all the stuff we picked up from 2 Soul Eaters. Amulet enchantments, weapon upgrades, crafting materials, experience, hack silver. Not a lot of hack silver, but
who you seek and what's left of him.
We found the guy.
Why won't you help us?
I don't want to.
I don't want to help you.
Elaborate.
We'll die.
Right.
We'll die.
Because you've got so much to live for.
Dude, Atreus in his mouth.
Her.
So what's the point of all this? You keep separate from Sinmara just so you can sit here and wait to die? At least if you joined with her, you'd be together again.
We are together. Got her heart. She's got mine. It's not much, but it's enough.
They've got each other's heart.
You're not
That's
even.
Have you ever been in love?
Well, interesting that it works.
It's pretty good.
And Odin will succeed. And all realms save Asgard will fall.
Yeah, he must die. It's true.
he
But
he
I
needs to
won't
die,
sacrifice
but
her any more than you would him.
well, he's got a point
Sorry.
there. I won't sacrifice. His wife, love interest, whatever.
Those blades.
He saw something.
May I see them?
Blades of Chaos. Now, if I remember correctly, the Blades of Chaos were powered up with the flame of Prometheus, the first flame.
They are not of these lands.
Shouldn't matter.
So maybe that is what he's seeing in them.
That could work.
That could work.
What could?
Put those in here,
So the little details,
and I'll become
the little like
your monster.
frost on his
But
shoulders.
I don't want her involved at all.
But the prophecy says you two have to combine.
Prophecy.
Sure this'll work?
What have I got to live for?
He turned it back on you, Atreus. Good job.
Not here. Follow
Yeah,
me.
not here. Don't want a giant Ragnarok. Yeah, look at all
Where
these
do we
weapons
go?
that he's made.
Spark of the world.
Which is...
Place where Niflheim and Muspelheim,
Niflheim and Muspelheim
where the first
meet.
realms came into existence. You won't be able to get through this, huh?
Show off. Melting a door when we have to find a way to open it.
Surtur?
Still me. Better than walking.
Better
What
than
awaits
walking.
us at this
Why
spark
walk
of
when
the
you can
world?
float?
Magic, primordial stuff. With that and your blades and my heart, we'll be good. I'll get
Ah, so we need something.
smash stuff.
Smash
You'll
stuff.
like it.
You'll like
What'll
it.
happen when you change?
Suitor smash.
Won't be me anymore.
But how will you, or, future new you, know when to attack Asgard?
You got the horn, right?
Yeah?
Then we're good.
So all he needs is the Blades of Chaos, some primordial fire, or the spark of fire from the very beginning where the universe began.
So, here it is.
Spark of the
Spark
world.
of the world.
This is...
Shouldn't it be like Spark of the
meet you
Realms
first.
or something to that effect?
Odin knows we have Gjallarhorn. He knows you have the mask.
Yeah.
After
We have
killing
Gjallarhorn,
Brock,
we have the
he
mask.
knows we would seek Surtur to start this war.
But what other
He
choice do we
knows.
have?
He's
None.
pretty much expecting
He
war.
knows that too.
So there's nothing left to do. I mean, it's not like you're gonna just wait for Odin to pick you off one by one. Visually stunning. I don't think at any point while playing God of War Ragnarok have I been like, yeah, you know, this looks okay. Everything has just looked fantastic. Even the
What about
mines,
Sinmara? Should we at least tell her?
which is, you know,
No.
just bunches of
It ain't
rock.
hurt her too much.
More than
It's-
not knowing what happened to you?
Sometimes
There's enough differentiation
loving someone
that
is about
there's interesting features,
choosing
I would say.
the lesser pain.
That doesn't make any sense.
Choosing the lesser pain.
Promise you'll stay away from her. You have our word.
Yep.
Sort of. Stabbing you with the blade's gonna be enough to create this new you?
Sinmar's heart is cold. So beautifully cold. Your dad's now got my fire.
So a frost
If enough of me
being
and,
and a fire
go
being.
into enough of her, it should work.
Okay.
Come here.
So creating a Ragnarok hack is what he's doing. So had they not traded hearts, this would not have been an option.
Blades. Move!
Yeah, kid. Need adult supervision here.
This'll hurt.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's hurting him, and he's basically made of fire. Basically supercharging the blades. But
For the really painful part.
they handled it. Born of fire
Fire. Her heart.
with a small infinitesimal spark that's been refined and increased over Kratos' adventures. Alright. No time to wait now. You're just waiting for boom to swoop down on you. So you can see the blue and the red combining together. And there he goes. Well, probably a good thing if he's gonna get
How long do you think this is gonna
ginormous.
take?
Might take a little bit, might take a lot. We'll have to see. Oop. I think those were the two Valkyries that were coming to quote oppress Atreus. Well, this will be interesting. Slice, slice, slice. And there's two of them, so you gotta keep your eyes on both of them. Oh, there we go. We got right out from nowhere. Give us the mask. The mask for your life. There we go. Good parries, man. Good parries. Block. And then, oh, that was too quick. And I thought I got that one, but that must have been a little bit too quick, too. Ooh, that was a good one. Get low. Ooh, worthless god. What the? He got some nerve being as low health. Oh, never mind. Trying to throw me off into eternity. Dude, you can mess with me, but don't mess with the tricks. Alright, so second round. How many rounds do you suppose there are? As you get further and further, it feels like you have more rounds, more phases to deal with. Yeah, Nidog. Oh, that was a low blow. I was even dodging. Just out of range or just in range? I'm not sure. Yeah, get out here and fight. Poor excuse for Valkyrie. That hit me. It hit me. Like Sonic Boom. Getting low on health, I gotta be careful. Oop. Unstoppable Aura, that's a good one to have. Oh man, another. Well, yeah, I knew there would be at least 2 phases. I figured there might be 3. Well, it seems like they share health. So if I attack one, I attack both. So I guess if there's 4 phases, it's really like having 2 phases. But we have to watch out for changes in attacks. Although there hasn't been too many differences. This has been one of them, though. Get right in between the 2 of them. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, I gotta block that. You can't even parry it, I don't think. What? Oh. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, look at that. A little bit left. There. Get him. Get him, Kratos. So they're like twins, so they probably have to be taken out at the same time.
Get away from him!
Get him. Yeah, the bear. Oof. I messed that one up. Get him. Take him out. There goes a wing. There, got him. Nice. Now we gotta run back before more come at us. Good job, Atreus. You were helpful this time around. And that's it.
Did it work?
I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Father, over here! Help us attack Asgard?
I await the call.
Great! Hear that? All we have to do is call him with Gjallarhorn when we're ready. Let's head back to Muspelheim. We can take the Mystic Gateway back from there. Worked. I can't believe it. We've got Ragnarok on our side. Surtur's plan just worked. I mean, the Valkyries were a small setback, but I bet we've got Odin worried now. He knows we're coming for him. Think about it. We're gonna show up to Asgard, and Ragnarok's gonna come in and wreck everything. Odin won't stand a chance. We're gonna win. Groa was right.
Groa failed to predict what we would sacrifice in return.
Maybe she could only see the big stuff. This is gonna work, right?
It must. Ragnarok's strength grows.
Hey, check out that cliff. The earthquake must have shook this place up enough to make a ledge.
PlayStation